Well, we got a little cigar here that the world overlooks in the mind, but it's not overlooked by volume. These cigars here, they move. They're probably in every cigar shop you go to and on every cigar website you go to as well. Um, and it is what it is. Obviously, it's not a Cuban Punch AP who's in a thong right now in Brooklyn riding a Peloton, waiting for a piece of paper. But anyways, good luck. Or another guy who thinks he has the best hair in the lounge, but nobody cares, and it is what it is. Or it is what it is. Little cigar, 5 and change by 44. Picture the Robusto that's 44. Picture a Robusto on Ozempic, or a Robusto that's got AIDS. It is what it is. I don't know. Magic Johnson beat it though, so all you need is money. But the point is this, or Magic Johnson. Full pack, heavy for its size, very dense. Connecticut toothy, rustic, oily, veiny. Oof, now we're talking about this kind of stuff. So, are we talking about Magic? Look. It's a rough looking, high priming type of Connecticut broadleaf Maduro. Yeah, and then you got Connecticut shade binder, and then you have the big three on the inside. It's listed on multiple websites: Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Honduran on the inside. So it is what it is. Maybe change. This is not like there's tons of information on this online, because it's a cigar that no one cares about, but it's there. And not just for newbies, but because it's not a weak cigar. I've had this many times, and this comes in many sizes. But this size is a quite perfect size. You're going to get a good amount of time. You can get up to an hour, depending how fast you're smoking. But you could rip through it a lot faster with that 44 gauge. So great lunch break cigar, or whatever it is. You can have a lot of good time with this. And here's the best part: price point. You're talking about lounges, Florida pricing, $3 to $4. Very reasonably priced. It is not a short filler cigar. It is a premium stick. It is what it is. Punch makes massive amounts of cigars, so it's not going to have the prettiest construction, but it's fine. And you don't light it on fire, and like that doesn't bother me right there. Like, it is what it is. They're making this thing for volume. It's affordable. But the flavor on these are not bad. Would it be even better if you let them sit for a year or two? Probably. But that being said, do you have to let them sit? No, it's not a Cuban cigar, right? They already aged a little bit for you. The point is this: it's an enjoyable cigar, and as long as you don't get your hopes up to like thinking you're gonna smoke, Padron, 64 Maduro, for $3 or $4. But don't get it twisted. It's not a bad cigar at all. It's not a bad cigar at all, the classical series in the English market selection, or the elite Maduros. They're a good time. I'm going to light this up and go for a walk and whatever. It doesn't matter. See you around. Medium to full off the bat in this size. Has a slight natural grit to it, slightly edgy. Look, it's a $3 to $4 cigar. It's not going to be as highly aged as even something else that Punch makes, like a Golden Era, or like the Grand Puro. They have they have some more, closer to $10, give or take, with more higher mid-tier stuff. That being said, it's an enjoyable cigar. Definitely has some grittiness to it. Definitely got a good amount of earth. Good amount of black pepper spice. Though it's got sweet fig to it as well, and some chocolate. So it's a nice, semi-strong dark cigar. Definitely it's going to open up if you go with the bigger size in this. And I'm not sure of all the different variants in this model. Very dark looking wrapper. Holding the smoke, flavors are pretty pronounced. It's definitely a medium full, long heavy finish. It's about 75% darkness. So I think it's a cigar that could please a lot of people, just like your sister. But it could please a lot of people that if you're looking for something more than a medium or medium plus. Most guys like 3/4 strength. They can hang out with this Maduro. If you like Connecticut broadleaf, a lot of guys like that. You're looking for something affordable, a lot of guys like that. And this in this smaller size, it pushes it. Definitely, it's going to be more weak if you open it up to a larger diameter. But I think this is a good size. You can get boxes of this for, $70, $75. You're talking about 25 count boxes. So I mean, if you smoke one of these a day, you just take Sunday off. You're good for a month. $3 a stick. I mean, it's not bad. Nice size, if you're grilling at the barbecue or something like that, hanging out, having a beer with the guys, whether it's playing poker, you're gonna hand them out or something like too. That's everything nice about the size. It's not a major commitment. It's not 2-hour smoke, and it's not a $20 cigar. So it does a lot. It does a lot for very, very little. There's worse decisions you made in your life for more money. So you can't get mad at this cigar for any reason at the MSRP, $3 to $4, give or take. Now, of course, would I pay $7 or $8 for the cigar in this size? No, that's a ripoff. But it does a lot, and at that price point, you're talking about you're getting a premium long filler cigar with a ugly but a good broadleaf tobacco on the wrapper, and with a nice blend that I think, with some time, if you gave it a year or two, it would take away some of that edginess. So it is an enjoyable cigar. That's good out the box, as long as you don't mind, as long as you don't expect something like a Liga Bravada number 9 Connecticut broadleaf, I'm saying, no, or Tabernacle. Those things are 5 times the price. Okay, it is what it is, right? So you're getting a lot for your money, and it's enjoyable. I don't know what else to say. I'm saying, no, it's, look, if you want to almost guaranteed win for only $3, you can't be that fucking picky. But yeah, you can smoke this. It's very reusable, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, we're down to the last third. No issues with construction or the burn or draw. I mean, can't say that for Cubans, right? That's what it is. A little humor. Draw burn was very good. Overall, I'd say the cigar in the end really feels more like 80% the darkness. So it definitely feels a darker vibe overall than like 3/4, especially past the middle point. So dark coffee, some earth, black pepper, some chocolate, some nice sweet dark fig notes, something like that. And if you want something like that kind of vibe, the long heavy finish. And the cigar is slightly dirty, definitely, which I think maybe if you can give it a year, if you can let these sit around for a year, you maybe have a little bit of a gold mine, maybe even longer. I've had aged punches, 3-4 year aged punches, and they age pretty well. So a lot of potential on these. They're affordable, dare I say, we're cheap, but they're not a piece of shit, and so off the bat. But they're affordable to hand out. If you're just knocking around, chilling out, or some quick sticks that won't break the bank. It's gonna be a 4.3 for me on these. It's enjoyable, and as long as you go into it understanding how available and how affordable these are, then that's the great point. That there are long fill cigars out there that can be had for sub $3 and change, which at a lounge in Florida. Online, of course, you can get cheaper. If you're in New York, you might pay $5 or $6, maybe more, which doesn't seem like that much, but it's almost double, maybe more. Who gives a shit? Point is, cool size, 5 and change by 44. So Zempic Robusto, but it is what it is. I'll see you around, and I'd say it's enjoyable. It's not, I think straight up it's still enjoyable, but it'd be better with a coffee espresso or whatever, drink a beverage with it that maybe mask a little bit of that edginess. So Not that, a cold beer is going to make a $3 cigar into a $10 cigar, but it might hide it a little bit. And then you're not going to give a shit because you're having a good time and it's really, really affordable. I'll see you around.